Okay, even I could admit that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is considered to be the definitive Mario Kart experience. And yeah, technically every track isn't a terrible track, but honestly, there are just tracks in this game that are just too underwhelming to play compared to others. And while I see them as an option online, I'd always pick something else other than these tracks. So with that being said, these are the top 10 worst Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tracks.
Now this was mainly my own opinion, but I did get some outside influence that did shift these choices up. And I am gonna make some people mad with these choices, because from a casual racer's perspective, some of these stages might be held in high regard, but to an experienced online racer, we see these stages and just start moaning and roll our eyes at them.
So my point of view comes from the perspective of online above 5,000 VR and 200cc. Cause honestly, under 3,500 VR is still casual lobbies to me, and the choice selections definitely change the higher you go in online racing. With that being said, at number 10 is Mk8 Rainbow Road.
Hey, my mans, did you just say Rainbow Road?
Yes, I did, and let me explain. Now, the other day I was in Illinois, and I was playing Mario Kart with my little brother, and he's not ass now. We only face off on 200cc. Rainbow Road pops up, and I already know what the bullshit was, but my brother had no idea. Let's just say we didn't play Mario Kart for the rest of the day, nor did we finish that race. The problem with Mk8 Rainbow Road is that if you're online or 200cc, you'll just be flying off all over the place. Especially on that fucking turn. You know exactly which one I'm talking about. And if you don't know, it's the turn right before the first ramp.
Oh,
and on 200cc, if you fully drift and go for that turn, you're flying off. You gotta break that B button just to hope you didn't get enough boost to shoot off the edge. And then you might just be able to turn in time to jump the ramp. Then it tries so hard to switch it up by splitting paths in a super wild way. And it's either you go the routes and lose placement, or just literally jump off the roads and hope you land on the paths under it. But the only reason it's at number 10, because it ain't really that big of a problem on 150cc. It's pretty, and it's the top level for the 3 levels of Rainbow Road, with it being in space and all. Like I said, it tries to be different, so points for that, but other than that, it's not really picked much online anyway, so. Now at number 9, well, at least this one on the list isn't really that big a surprise. It's Dry Bone Dunes. Like I said, this being on the list really isn't a surprise. I didn't really think about this stage that much because it's barely ever picked online unless someone chose random. I'ma make this one quick. Boring colors, 200cc is hard to control around the bone shortcut, so there's a big chance if you're not breaking the B button you won't make it into the bone shortcut. 200cc, you can actually take the bone shortcut and glide off into death. Other than that, nobody picks it online, so I don't deal with it enough to put it any higher than 9. And now at 8, SNES Rainbow Road.
what? Really? That's 2 out of 3 Rainbow Road tracks now. How can both of them be considered the worst? How could they not be? Mk8 Rainbow Road tries too damn hard, and I don't even know why they keep bringing back this Rainbow Road compared to other Rainbow Roads, or they could at least done something else with the Rainbow Road other than just change the background again. It's an iconic Rainbow Road. I mean, this is the best this track has ever looked and played, and you still consider it to be the 8th worst? It's iconic because they forced it to be iconic. They could have brought back the Wii Rainbow Road, or even the DS Rainbow Road. 2 Rainbow Roads that on the Mk8 mechanics would have probably been even greater than they were before.
Cheeseland and Ribbon Road. 2 stages that were also flat ass stages. Came back and turned into a great stage and even the best stage. And you telling me there was nothing else that y'all could have added to this track or any other track y'all could have brung back besides this one? Okay, fine. So what's wrong with the stage then? Well, I mean, besides the fact that it's the same flat-ass stage with any additions added to it, but what? A nice background that's the start of a transitioning from Earth to MDX Rainbow Road in space? That's it? Could have done that with any Rainbow Road. It's at number 8 just because I don't understand why they keep bringing this track back. That's it. Oh, I'm lying. Actually, I think it was because I never forget how many times I tried to get 3 stars for the cup that was on in 200cc. I think it was the 3rd track in the Grand Prix, and so much BS would happen that I'd get 2nd place or 3rd place. I'd slide off in the beginning, I'd get blue shelled at the end, I'd get bad items, and then this would be the one track that even though I was spanking the computer in the first 2 races, this one, nope, they be on your ass all race, and if you slip up, they will pass you. And I used to be so mad because I keep starting over just to get to the 3rd race, and this BS would happen again, and it was maddening. But enough of my trauma, on to 7. So unsurprisingly on this list is gonna be Ice Outpost. These stages' shortcuts are the biggest load of crap to ever be called shortcuts. Yes, I get the name as Ice Outpost, but my god, why are the shortcuts so hard to hit? Like, I've never really dealt with the slipperiness of the stage until I attempted the shortcuts. Man, the amount of races I threw thinking I was far enough ahead to try the shortcut, just to hit the 1st ramp, fly off the 2nd ramp, die, come back in 4th place, just to get Mario Kart trained into 12th place. It just be attempting it one time. It's a stage that tries to switch it up by splitting the paths into 2 sides that play seemingly the same length because they don't go far from each other, which kind of defeats the point of splitting the path into 2. Honestly, if the music didn't slap as hard as it did, this probably would have been higher. But now, on to number 6. Now, at number 6, GBA Mario Circuit. I was actually contemplating even putting this on the list because I wasn't sure if I should put classic tracks on this list or not. But then again, this is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, so every track here is equal for the Switch. And other classic tracks were remixed so much better, so I'm putting this on the list. Honestly, if this track didn't have GBA next to it, I would just swear that was just a generic ass racetrack that they slapped Mario's name in it and nothing else. Besides the one piece of anti-gravity that they forced in, what's so special about this track that it was worth redoing now? Now at number 5, we have GBA Mario Kart Circuit at night.
That's not what it's called.
What?
That's not what it's called. Stop playing around.
And if we didn't see the name of the track before we started this, you probably still wouldn't have known the name of the track.
It's Mario Kart Stadium. Everybody can see that in the background. That's pretty obvious.
Alright, and besides the background, what's different about this track?
The ramps are held up by different things, and the dash panel isn't there like it is on Mario Circuit.
But that makes it worse. If anything, that doesn't warrant it being a new stage, especially when it's one of the first tracks that you even play when you start Mk8. Why is this track worse? I do tend to forget that if it's not an insert name here circuit, it's a Mario Kart Stadium, the cop-out stage that every Mario Kart has. I mean, I understand you gotta have starter tracks, but if that's the case, then why bring back a basic ass GBA Mario Kart circuit and then make a generic ass Mario Kart Stadium? And then, on top of that, at least the GBA Mario Circuit has the pit stop, at least it has the Ultra Hands holding up the ramp and the dash panel on the ramp. Like, this makes no sense. What's the point of this stage? So now at number 4, Neo Bowser City. Why does anybody even like this track? Matter of fact, no. Does anybody even like this track? I mean, you could have brung back Waluigi Pinball for the 3rd time, Airship Fortress back, or shit, even Bowser's Castle from DS. But no, you bring back this slippery, narrow, twisty track that on 200cc you fly off the track where there's no barriers to protect you, and then this is definitely the same matter online. 5,000 VR plus lobbies, again, from my experience, are nothing like under 5,000 VR lobbies. People play very similar up there. People hold items around tight spaces to trip enemies behind them and to stay protected. Now imagine 12 people of near equal skill holding shells or getting a triple shell in that beginning tight space. Now you know the exact spot I'm talking about. this little dumbass narrow section after you get your first item. If you're behind third place in that little small ass section and you ain't got nothing to protect you, you will get clapped. It's too damn small. Oh, matter of fact, don't even get me started with the falling off the track shit. Remember how I just said that this stage is slippery and you're prone to falling off? For the fellow Mk8 players, what bend came to mind as soon as I said that? Was it that stupid corner right before you got your last set of items? This bend right here. This bend right here! I cannot express how many times I played this track online when I first started, and everyone was coming down here and was sliding right the fuck off, or got bumped off, or barely made it past the bend to end of the tunnel in a shitty way and bumped into a wall. That bend alone explains what's wrong with Neo Bowser City. It's slippery and narrow, and I'm moving on. Now at the top 3 worst tracks in Mk8 Deluxe, number 3, not a surprise to many, Baby Park. Now to the people who play Double Dash Baby Park and remember having fun on it, this might be a surprise to y'all. But for my Mk8 online players that are over 5,000 VR, they know exactly why this track is here. This stage isn't fun online at all. I have a friend who's now at 74K VR who even despises this stage. It's too hectic to where it's barely in your control. And when it gets to the point where you start caring about your VR, that's not gonna be fun. This basic tight loop where items fly everywhere and people are moving at high speeds, getting first feels like, did you really deserve it or did you just survive the slaughter better than anybody else? Yeah, I don't think I need to say more. Now at the number 2 spot, Excitebike Arena.
Yo, you serious right now? What's up with you?
What? Nigga, what?
Oh yeah. Fuck. I hate talking about this lame ass track. What? It's Excitebike Arena. It's so new, it's so nice looking, and it's based off Excitebike. How could you not like this track? How could I like this track? All you do is go in circles and press R over and over again. What the fuck is so fun about that?
Now I know this is a popular track, and I ask, why? What's so special about this track besides the nostalgia? Which, by the way, I've never played Excitebike for the NES, I think it was, so I can't experience that. The music is basic Excitebike music we all know already. All you do is go straight and press R to do tricks over and over again. 200cc, you can't even hit all the ramps or you get sent flying overboard. So there goes that only fun factor. But once you've done that enough times, that shit gets boring real fast. Like, Baby Park was a loop too, but it was small enough and everything could be hectic. You could actually have a fun time, and you actually have a good chance to pass by people. In this boring ass Excitebike Arena, it's too long to have the same hecticness, too short to actually do anything with the track but hit the ramps and cut through the grass at the turns if you have a boost item, and that's it. And finally, at number 1, the most boring, the most forgettable, the most why did they think to bring this track to the game track in the game, Donut Plains 3. Why? Why did they bring back this track? It's clear they had nothing they wanted to do with this track, because I'm pretty sure the only reason they added this track was to have another track here. But it's like, I can see the purpose, or at least the thought, of every other track. Mk8, it's a Rainbow Road. Bone Dry Dunes is not a straightforward track, gotta try something. SNES Rainbow Road, they always bring this track back. As unnecessary as it is, it's still part of the 3 layers of the Rainbow Road backgrounds. Ice Outpost is DLC for Mario Kart 8 and has the split road and lots of shortcuts. GBA Mario Circuit, it's a Mario Circuit and actually has some additions to update it to Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart Stadium, it's a Mario Kart Stadium track. They have this in every game, even though it's just lazy. Neo Bowser City made it prettier. In theory, not a bad choice to bring from NK7, but in practice, Baby Park? I mean, come on. The hecticness of Baby Park, despite how worn out I am on it, is popular as fuck. Excitebike Arena? I mean, it's a great idea for a track and it brings a nostalgia factor, but Donut Plane 3? Like, why 3? Why Donut Planes? Out of all retro tracks, what stuck out about Donut Planes that made them put it in the most balanced, prettiest game in the series? It's ugly, basic, they didn't even do anything with the shit but make the water drive through, if that's even new. And it's like, who even picks this track online? Do people even recognize it, or they just pick it on accident? Well, we'll never know, but...
Well, in my opinion, Mario Kart is still the best game mechanically. I mean, it's still the most balanced, even besides the bullshit of Mario Kart, but it's Mario Kart. What are you really gonna do about it? These tracks, even though they're the worst at Mario Kart, they're still the best iterations of themselves. So, I mean, I guess there's that, and this is really just my silly opinion, and I know most people would not even agree with this list, but I always wanted one thing. What would they have done to Airship Fortress if they brought that shit back to Mk8? Could have brought that back, but instead of that, you brought back Neo Bowser City.